Hey guys, welcome back to Marauders TV. This is Caitlin and today I'm going to be building whatever's left in this box for Nurgle. So let's get started. Let's have a look to see what we've got left. Just going to take them off the screen. Got a base which is good. I just sneezed before and now my voice is kind of a bit funny. I'm going to start off by figuring out what this is called. I'm going to build whatever this is. Don't know what it is, never seen it before, but I'm going to do it. So start off, we need to find where the instructions start. Oh my word. Yeah, this might be useful to start on the starting point. So, let's see, you are neither of them apparently. Okay. In fact, it might be this one. I don't know, I'll have a look. I don't think it's this because I remember building one of these, so let's have a look in the other one, shall we? Found it, there we go. I think it's the Plagueclaw. And maybe the Warp Lightning Cannon? Don't know, but we're going to use it anyways. So, let's get started, I guess. Let's first figure out the pieces we need and which sprue it is. Definitely this sprue, and I think this one here is the lightning one, but I think it's just like a bit of both, so. Okay, 16 and 17 to start with, and I'm going to cut these sprues in the middle. Alright, so 16 and 17 should be, yep, these two. This is 16 on the left, and then 17 next to it. Might help to cut these two bits too. Right, got that one and 17. I'm warm already. That's very annoying. Oh. Dear mother of mine, can you pick it up? Thank you. Okay, 15 and 14. Which, I'm going to figure out which sprue they're on, I just need to see what they look like. I've already forgotten the number. 15 and 14, right. So it's not on that sprue. I just need to remember there are like several sprues in here. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sprues in this. 3 of them are for these two. My throat's gone really weird. So if I just stop talking, it's because I'm drinking. Oh my. Right, it's just taking me a minute to find 15 and 14. Oh my. You know, they were the very top corner and I said, no, that is not them, and it was. Okay. You might just see my head randomly if I don't cut it out which I will be doing because you'll be able to see the camera stand tripod thingy if we don't. And yes, I will clean these pieces because there's loads of bits that don't need to be on here that are, they're annoying and ugly. If you're seeing this, my introduction interview thing was on Monday. What day is Monday? Just gonna figure it out. Monday I'm trying to, 1 minute. This is taking a minute to think in my head. Monday.
This Monday? 14th.
The 14th, there we go. Yes, my interview was on Monday the 14th because you will be seeing this in the future. It will have launched at 6 PM. All going to plan. Yep, found the piece. This is just a load of like gunky stuff, that's supposed to be here, which is kind of gross, to be honest. Right then. Now I need to clean the pieces, but let's kind of just shuffle them off their places a tiny little bit. Right. This is like a new knife, so the blade's really sharp. Oh no, I've got the hiccups now. Okay, it's really sharp. And make sure to do this away from you at all times, because this is a new blade and this is especially sharp. Just trying to find if there's any more edges that need to be cleaned like here. If you're unsure, just either ask someone that's around you if you're young like me, like ask a dad or a mum, or look at the instructions and see if it's supposed to be there or not. I think that is all that needs to be cleaned off this piece. Now for this one, which yet again there's a bit here that's the same on the other one. If it's two pieces that are very similar, most of the time the pieces should be almost symmetrical. So if you're unsure, just check the other piece. If you've already done one and you see a bit that's not been there on the other one. Ensure the blade's tight, because I don't think my dad would be happy if I broke the new knife. Especially not when he got them today, because getting two blades is actually more expensive than getting two new handles and 100 blades, because it makes a lot of sense. We obviously got the 2 handles and 100 blades. Well, not very obvious, but oh, I can't open the glue. Okay. Let's make sure that this is kind of cleaner, because if it got stuck in the lid, it's definitely got glue around it. Right then, let's check if this is gonna work. going to move this piece here to the side. Well, off the table whilst I glue. Just going to have a sip of the water. Alright. Let's get gluing, I guess. I will clean up other pieces in a few minutes because it makes a bit of sense to me. You obviously don't need like a load of glue. I used to put a lot on, and this probably still is a lot, but it's less than I used to put, which is kind of really saying something. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do the warp lightning cannon. I mean, I've already started on the Plagueclaw, so I'm doing the Plagueclaw. Also matches my other cannon-y things, so which I'll show you probably on a clip of on the screen. If not, I'm too lazy to edit the video. Right, then we've got that piece. Now it's this piece into this piece. So we're going to need to clean it up a bit because it's really, really messy. I mean, who knew really large clippers like that is going to make you need to clean the piece of plastic when it's this small between loads of little like minuscule plastic bits. You may be able to see I've basically just shaved off the bit of the plastic because it's easier. There we go. So this will now should fit into this when it's on properly. Right then. Put a lot of glue in there. Just trying to see if there's like a specific angle or anything, which there's not. Let's hold this for a few minutes. Not a few minutes, a few seconds. What am I thinking? Right, back to cleaning, I guess. Which is quite irritating, but whatever. Just so this won't annoy me, I'm going to put that bit in the middle. I'm very confused. My mum is just staring over the top of the screen after I got to feed the cat. I'm being extremely noisy. You might know my mum if you've been playing Warhammer for a while, because my dad used to take my mum wargaming sometimes, so that's a really bad angle. Okay. Well, could have been a bad accident. Let's get this bit off there. Right, I'm stupid, wait. There we go. That actually looks right now. Right, it should look like this. which is good because it does. I guess I'm going to have to do this part now to clean up, because this definitely needs cleaning here. Yes, if you guys didn't watch my interview, I'm the youngest Marauder member, as being 11 now, which is very young for playing Warhammer, I guess, compared to the fact that a lot of the people are like triple my age, probably more at the minute. But I still really enjoy playing Warhammer as a hobby, and I'm going to get into it because I fancy it and it's something I can do to take my mind off things. Just going to have to cut that off there because it was already a mess compared to the rest. Right, I don't know if you could see any of that because I had to hold it really close to my face to be able to like clean it. That's the word I was trying to use. Alright then. Now then, this piece should be like this piece should be like this, because then that piece. Alright. There we go. Because that little bump there has like its own little hole, so that's how I know that that is the right piece. You somehow need cleaning. Okay. Be very careful with this piece, or a piece like this if you're doing the Plagueclaw. My cat's very noisy. Our cat. Currently eating her food and she's been after it all day. Because we feed her at a specific time. It's only cut towards you if you really need to, because you physically can't if you're like putting it away or whatever. If it's a small piece and you really can't do it, then do it towards you, but if you can help it, don't. I mean, if you can help it, just don't clean at all, because you cut the pieces really well. But whatever, we'll figure it out. Right. It's very warm. I might just have to ask for the door open at this point. Oh yes, I need to have something behind my back, so then I can sit so I'm closer to you guys, because I'm going to assume you want us to be close, right? Sitting with something behind my back, well, multiple things, cushion and a foam roller, just so I don't like keep leaning all the way backwards, if you know what I mean. I'll make a little pile of plastic bits. I need to go in the bin later, so they're not all over the floor. so that they can probably be put on the floor later, but oh well. I don't think I can clean this piece any further. Guess I am just gonna have to stick this on here. I'm just gonna figure out how it should fit. It's like this, so what I'm gonna do is just kind of, oh, right, let me just end this. And this is why people have to mute the devices. I have to edit all of that out, which is lovely. Okay. Right then, back to this, I guess. There we go. That looks about right. I will show you guys in a minute. I'll play in a minute. Right, so it looks like this. I know with some of these, the cannon actually will move, which is really, really cool. I don't know if this one will or not. I'm hoping it will, because they're like awesome when they do. Oh, we got the first piece done. Oh my, let's see. Okay, just the first step took 20 minutes, so wish me luck for my phone storage. Right then, page 2 I guess. Okay, this is where it gets slightly more complicated. Ugh. Alright. Just gonna have a quick read of this. Okay, I got this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cross off the bit that I don't need. Oh my, bless me. Can't believe that came from me, to be fair. Right, just scribble that bit, because I don't need it and it's going to confuse me a lot. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do first. Probably get the pieces. And I'm going to put this to one side. It's just going to go over here. Clippers are going to be in use. Glue can just go here. This can just go here for a bit. Right then. Let's start by getting the two main pieces of the structure. So, number 2. trying to cut closer to the sprue. Also, don't cut it so that it's, I'll just like pretend over here. Don't cut like, how do I split in there? So, say there's something here, don't cut it like that. Always cut it so that when you close it, the flat bit's closer to the model. Don't know how many times my dad had to say that to me over the years. Always have the flat side like close to the model or the sprue that you're cutting out. Just trying to see what my cat's doing. She's laying on shopping bags, which is lovely. She will not be making an appearance in this video though, considering this will be a long video and she'll be eating or sleeping. Great moral in life, eating and sleeping. Right then. Also, for those of you that are probably really annoyed at me right now, I've just realised that this goes something like this. Yeah, it goes exactly like it says on the picture. I just wasn't looking at the picture. Alright then. As you can see, don't do that because, look, there's a gap between there. But if you do this, there is no gap, which therefore is making it easier to cut it out. I'm going to scrape this whilst I can. Okay, so that's that piece, and then 22, which is that smaller piece next to it. And if you guys are wondering, I always just like scribble out the instructions for if it's like multiple designs for each model. Like with the Great and Clean one that I've got, scribbled out different designs on it. Just made it easier in my head to like work with the design or whatever. Work with the design, yes, that's what I was trying to say. Or work with the model and the instructions, whatever. Both work, right? Right then, 29. Come on, Dan. Right, there we go. She stopped scratching the carpet now. Okay, 29. So, piece number 9 now. Okay. Number 9 and 10 are both on here. Yep. Number 9. And then number 10, the last piece for this step thing. For step number 3, but for us it's number 2. Right then. Let's move the sprues off again. So I'm probably gonna start by just kind of moving these a bit. I'm going to work on this bottom bit to start with. So I best get these bits kind of just stuck in. Oh my, I cannot do this, alright. And this goes all the way, so there's like a little nozzly bit sticking out on the end. Make sure the spikes are facing upwards, so then it's like, it'll actually work properly. You know, maybe Maybe getting the right piece will help. Right then, let's get this piece. That really scared me. Okay. These are being balanced on the little, like, the raised areas, that's it. And now I'm just gonna kind of hold this for a few minutes whilst the glue sets. If you want the glue, if you want the glue to dry quicker, I suggest basically waiting until it gets to the stringier level, and then kind of just getting some of it with your finger, and then it just kind of sets a bit quicker. Probably shouldn't do that, but oh well. Right then. Doing this little gap bit here. Making sure that the spikes are on the top, the big ones, and then the small ones are on that side at the back. I'm gonna say this bit here, it should end up looking like this for the first part. That sounded disgusting, I swear. If you guys are wondering, I'm trying to like build all my Nurgle stuff because I've still got so much to make sure I've got enough for a full army, because I'm going to have to paint a load. Like, in fact, I'll go grab my other two cannony things. So, got this one, which is the same as this that I'm building. So in the end, it looks like this. And then I've got this larger one, and 20 plague monks. And by the end I should have about 40, so I'll have a unit of each. Well, more than a unit of each. I will hopefully be able to do a painting video, but I'm not going to do like painting the entire army, but painting one of each, because 40 models, that's a lot to do in one video. Even though this is going to be a lot, it's still more than I should do. And I mean, considering each video is normally like 10 minutes, and this will probably be like an hour and a bit, it's definitely a lot for one video. Alright, now I'm going to work on doing this shelf, which is going this way. Okay. Right then. And you're going to just get stuck along here. Yes, this way. Alright. Oh, there's no glue on this anymore. Alright then. Oh, well enough. It should last us anyway. These are the kind of things that's like, I should have waited to stick like some of the irons on like before painting or whatever. This is no glue in here. Don't mind my mum being noisy. Alright, so this piece here, it says no glue, as you can see on the instructions. And you might be able to hear my cat practically begging for food. Okay. So we give it to her in 2 halves because she's very greedy and will eat it all very, very quickly and give her very bad digestion problems, which is not good. I'm getting a machine that says glue because it doesn't say no glue. Let's hope for the best, eh? Hey then, we've got this side sorted. I just need this bit to dry. And then we can say we've done one side. Just realised this piece will not be going in this bit, will it? Because if that's there, then that'll go through that gap there. Oh, sorted. Right. Ooh, very sharp that. Okay. Anyways, there we go. Then, yep, that bit does move like I thought. Now you can like just glue them, or you can let it so that they will move. I used to glue, like my dad always says glue them, but I kind of just leave them. So then when I'm like shooting in the game, I can then go like this. Oh my, I can't do this though one-handed. If I'm playing a game, let's be careful when my fingers are placed. If I'm shooting someone, I can just go like that with the cannon. And apparently remove cat hair. Cat hair does get everywhere. Alright. Number 3B. A lot of 11 pieces, right. Okay, let's find where number 11 is on my 3 sprues. Okay. I found some of the 11s. I think they're all just varied across all the different like sprues. 11. These are way too small to clean, so you just need to make sure that these are neat. And if I want to do them neat, I basically leave them on one of the sprue bits, and then I kind of just twist it a bit, and it should just come off. Unlike this one. If a piece comes off like this one, it's just trimmable. Probably picked the worst day to do this with all the noise. I'm just going to cut this piece off camera because it's really small and I'm about to drop it. Alright. There. I think my neighbour's mowing the lawn. Which is great. Just great. Okie dokie. So we're nearly out of water. Okay. I think this is just a case of every hole stick a finger in it. Very, very warm today. And then the fifth round goes through. Mowing the lawn on one time I'm actually filming a YouTube video by myself. Dad's out, no one other than my mum who's in the kitchen. Like I say, thick side in the hole on all of the pieces. So the side with the cog is facing inwards to the other one on the opposite side. You might want to just kind of wipe the glue on the inside of each one though, just in case. Alright then. Okay, now all the extra annoying pieces, apparently. Right, I'm going to work on doing 3, 5 and 7 for the wheels. So okay. I've just got a large amount of wheels that I need to go through. But number 3. Number 5. I found number 4 there. So I'll cut that piece out for the other side. No more wheels left on this, but there is this thing that does need to be cut. I would say that they should not have the spikes underneath because someone could really hurt themselves like I nearly did. The spike going through the finger and all. Yeah. Even though I said spike going through my finger, I still nearly got one through my finger. Lovely. Alright. Piece number 30 is this really tiny little cog-like thing. Oh my. It's tiny. 33 and 31 are both like on here as well. So 33. Okay, and then 31. Is 32 on here? No, it is not. Do we need anything else that is on here? Apparently not. Right then. put that piece to a side. Right, number 8. Yes, we do need number 8. Also, if you watch this, or anyone who works at a Warhammer place, please like raise a bit underneath the 6 so that it doesn't be flipped upside down to look like a 9 when it's right next to a number 8 that could just be flipped upside down. Very annoying. That's 8. You will be here. 6, alright. 6 will be in the middle. Perfect. Alright then, 32 is actually here. I'm just gonna have to sit in a new position. Let's just sit with my back against the sofa for a bit. So, hi. There's me. Can I just? There we go. Anyways, back to doing this. Killing my eyesight. Great place, Domino. Choose to look yourself right next to where I am. Don't you love cats? Right, 26. Now then, 27 and 25. And 27. And there's 25. Alright, 25. Now 27. Five and 7 here and here. Plus 2 pieces until we can glue. Move the main piece out the way for a bit. This is seriously a really small of a piece. Okay. A piece like 30. Just slightly longer bits. Right then. Let's get gluing, I guess. Stretching. That might be nice. Alright then. It's warm. Got the main piece. I'm gonna start by getting the wheels on. So you've got 1, 2, and 3, and we can do the same on the other side because, well, it's the same on the other side. Right, I did. Just it won't fit, lovely. There we go. Right, we've done that. this piece. Do that piece later. So that's the top one, so that's this one. No. Take that off actually. You're meant to be on here. Whew, right. I think they should do even though the instructions will be longer, it's like easier to just do it so that you've got one of the sides and then the other on a different side, like set of instructions, sorry. It just makes more sense in my head. Hell then. I don't know why they'd put texture on the back that will not be seen, but they have. Dropped a piece. I've now got a load of cat fur stuck to my finger. Disgusting. Okey-dokey. Great gluing design. I also put those just kind of to warp the really good design thing that's supposed to be there. Whatever. Alright then, we're done. We've done it! After a lot of time. I'm not going to glue it to the base, I can actually paint it properly. Getting up, eh? Going an old person at 11. But it would look like this. Also, make sure to tidy up after. So, putting a knife thingy on to make sure that it is right. That's on now. Okay. Let's tidy just gonna get these in here. These bits that are spare I will make later to put on, but overall pretty good because it is just creating a few wrap pieces and kind of just sticking them on. If I check, yeah. But no, this one's not even supposed to have rats on it, so. But it is, but I don't fancy having the rats on it. I will paint them separately. Therefore, making it easier for myself to paint. So, I hope you enjoyed this video on, not painting, going through how I experienced building this, as well as building tips that I've had over the years. But, yes, bye guys.